Hello everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. You join me in the John Deere 4840. We're just doing some baling. The dust coming out the back, it looks really realistic with this. Such a good setup we have here. The amazing Heston baler by TimModding. And this very nice tractor, the 40 series. We've still got the combine in the way. So yeah, the plan is to get this field cleared, and then we're going to, actually we should probably clear field number 2 first, because that is a field which I want to sell. What I'd like to do is sell it and then buy a field which is also less steep, ideally completely level, and a field which probably has sort of 50-50, 50% grassland and 50% arable, because I think we could really use the grassland a bit more. It is going to allow us to have more money for planting an orchard. So yeah, first things first, let's get this done. It's only going to take a few minutes, nice and easy this field. And because we are doing Hestons, it means of course we're cramming much more straw into each bale, and there's fewer bales overall, so less time required to clear them. But I think, yeah, we're going to use the wheel loader to clear them. Here comes the first bale. Just watch that fall out the back. Might take a few minutes. No, it's almost there. There he goes. Okay. Of course, we have created more than one bale. It just takes time for the bale chamber to fill up, and it pushes them off the back. Yeah, looking good. We're almost there. You can see we also have a bale counter as well, which is very nice. Just spin round, get back up. And yeah, I need to probably get the bale trailer. I think it would be good if it does fit to the wheel load, but I can't remember if it does. We may have to fit it to another tractor. But even if we do, it's not a huge problem. So the big question is, which field are we going to buy? I have already mentioned one field. I thought it'd be quite nice to sell field number 2 and then buy number 7, because 7 actually includes much more than what it appears on the minimap. But of course I will have a closer look into it before we do buy anything. Don't want to make the wrong choice. Right, so there goes the last, well, there goes the last bale. There we go. We'll take this back to the farm, and then we'll return with the wheel loader and a bale trailer. It's certainly much harder to drive at a more realistic speed with a keyboard. Okay, let's pop this away in the shed. I think we'll keep it attached, after all that is the main reason why we bought the tractor for that baler. And yeah, my wheel loader is up here. It does have a hitch, I think. Yes, it does. Pin type. So I can't remember if that trailer over there has a pin type. I think it does, yeah, we shouldn't have an issue then. Should be nice and easy. I did chase up my order for the steering wheel because obviously I want to have it for these videos, it just improves them so much. And yeah, a bit of a delay, typical. Yes, it's not been dispatched in the time they said it would dispatch it in. This is PC World. It said estimated delivery by Thursday, and of course today is Thursday. Unless it's still, maybe it's still going to turn up today, but I don't know. We'll see. Too late for the video though. Maybe we'll have it for Friday's video. Oh, sorry, no, actually, I make a mistake there. Today is Thursday for me, but not for you. You must be watching this on a Friday, unless of course you're not watching it on the day of release. So no, it hasn't arrived today. It said it was going to arrive today. Yeah, so as it turns out, no point clearing for number 2 first. Just get this done. There's only 4 bales. Hardly anything to do at all. Hopefully the trailer doesn't roll away. It has got some chocks underneath it. Can anybody remember back to when I was doing the first few videos in FS19 and there's some kind of glitch with the trailer? I think it was just a grain trailer, but despite being chocked, it still acted as if it wasn't chocked, and if you left it on any kind of slope at all, it would just roll away. Quite hilarious. I forget which video it was exactly, probably like part 2 or 3, maybe even 4, on Fellsbrunn. But yeah, I'm glad they fixed that problem pretty quickly, because although it was hilarious at the time, that would have soon got painful. This is such a good little wheel loader for moving bales, and even a big Heston bale, a great big heavy Heston bale, doesn't seem to have any problems with it at all. Look at that. Right up in the air. Easy. Whoa, look at that. Must be quite heavy though. 4 Hestons, 3 miles per hour. And of course, yeah, the main job of a wheel loader is not really to tow stuff. It's to move materials. I forget how many we actually created in film number 2, but it was probably 3, was it? 3 or 4? If it's 4, that's great, because it means we can have a really good looking trailer. Evenly stacked. Bit of a shortcut. Sneaky shortcut. This will drop down into that field. I can see 2. It's a good start. I can see 3. And yeah, there's 3. So that's fine. We can just put one across the back or something. That's only because I want to make a interesting looking thumbnail. So, park that like that so we don't go rolling. And we shall begin. I still have the header here too. Yes, so we are just basically waiting for the money to do the orchard. I think actually very soon we're going to have the fruit to sell. Ah, it can't actually reach. I thought it would do. If I pick the bale up right at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. And it's actually quite amazing, it gives you that extra lift. There we go, we can nudge them on. Get these 2 done. And they're going to go to the sell point. Let's just hope the price for straw is currently good. Hmm, 182, that actually does sound quite good. Can't complain. We're not going to be rich out of it, but still. Not bad. So yeah, just gonna have to do it in 2 goes. Put the tines down, try and spike it lower. It's never gonna look neat though, is it? Oh no. And now for the final bale. Try and tuck it in against the headboard. There we go. Put a few straps over. And that's good. Yeah, it looks quite good. I don't think we're going to have any issues with that transporting it. So, let's head down there. See how much we can make. Now it's extremely heavy. Now I could actually put it on the back of a tractor for more speed. If I just drop it off there, we can take this back to the yard. And actually, it's a shame I don't have the Ursus here. The Ursus is up at the horse farm, so we're just going to have to use the John Deere. This thing can only do 50 miles per hour anyway, and it's going to be struggling, so there's not really much point in using it. Not good for road work, but fantastic for field work. This can do 32, so yes, I think this is going to be a much more suitable machine. Let's have a look in one of these fruit boxes. Yeah, looking very good actually. At least 75% full. If I was to take those fruit boxes now, we would probably sell them pretty fast. They do seem to sell pretty fast, which means that money is going to come in within the next 12 to 24 hours. Well, you sell them hourly. This is hard, really hard. For anybody who only uses a keyboard, I really do feel sorry for you because it is really tricky, isn't it? It's amazing how a steering wheel, maybe even a controller, transforms the game. Ooh. Almost hit them. We've made it. So I'm going to guess £3,000. Obviously you could do the calculation. Ooh, look at that. Shows how good my maths is. Yeah, it's not great. So yeah, that's very good actually. That's 7,500. It's very good. So now we can really consider what to do with field number 2. I'm going to show you field number 7, and I'm going to have a quick look around and see the other fields as well. This is field number 7. It ends, or should I say it starts over here. Yep, about here, at the bottom of the slope, and it goes all the way through here, all this grassland. Basically all the grassland you see this side of these weeds, all around here, all this area, you get it all, and into here as well. Although that's the thing about field number 7, it's potentially wasting money owning all this, because it's not really usable land. In that case then, I'm going to start buying these plots of land here. We could buy this one. I don't really want the cotton one because we can't harvest it, that'd just be a total waste. We'd have to cultivate it straight away. And we have these two here. So I think we would probably just plough through the track. It would make life easier, like this farmer here did, although it wouldn't necessarily look as good. So which one is in our price range? If we were to sell field number 2, we'd make 24,475, which means we could buy not a huge amount. Certainly field number 21. Should we go with 21? 22? It was 21, no, 20 is the cotton field. Okay, 22 then. We'll buy that. I think it is pretty much flat. To slope away a little bit, but it's not too bad. So which one have we bought? This one here, I think. Yes, we've just bought this. So really we should think about getting a crop in. This is good. We're moving our farmland, the arable land, all to the same place. So if I get our John Deere, put a cultivator on the back, we'll get it cultivated, then next time, after we've had a bit of a think about the best crop to put in, we can drill it, and I'll also sell the fruit next time as well. And that field there is going to have to be sprayed. It looks terrible. Yep, so the cultivator which we currently have is not massive, but it is certainly big enough for that field. So this is good. This puts it in a very good position. In the next episode, when we've sold the fruit and we have also rested again, we will have the money to put in the orchard. So yes, hopefully next time we'll be able to start doing the orchard. Yeah, it's definitely interesting, this sort of style of land. I don't know if we should plough up the track or not. I feel that if I was to plough up the track I would get some criticism. It does look, I have to admit, it looks better having the track, separating it. We'll keep it free. Yeah, we'll keep it like that for now. But if enough people say, oh yeah, just get rid of the track, it gives you a little bit more land, then we will do. Been tweaking the volume of the tractors again. I'm just going to keep tweaking it until we get it dead on. Need to get the right balance. The thing is though, different mods are different volumes, so it does make it quite hard. In fact, some of the base game machines are different volumes too. So yeah, it's just natural that some things are going to be louder and some things are going to be quieter. This tractor is not finding it hard one bit. We can certainly afford to get a bigger one when the money allows. Well, there we go. Not bad. Don't know which crop yet. I really don't know. I was going to do more root crops. Actually, we could even just split that into 2 fields. 2 different crops. We'll see. But yeah, I've just been thinking while doing that, and maybe we should just take the fruit now. Obviously, the longer we leave it, the better. But we are kind of desperate to make that money. So I think we'll put that bale trailer back onto the tractor, and we'll pick them up. Oh, it's bouncy down here. Very bouncy. I think it's probably going to be easiest to load this fruit by hand. Just from experience of doing them. Just makes more sense just to get them picked up and get them taken over there. Oh, great demand at Skopjow you go see. I wonder what it's a great demand for. Probably not fruit. Don't think the fruit appears here. Eggs. Oh, crikey, eggs. Oh, if only we'd waited. It's our main business. Do we have any eggs? Probably not. We have a few. Not really enough to justify taking them. Okay, so this tree here doesn't seem to have a box. That one, I think, is still waiting over at the sell point. This one is 70% full. The cherries. We then have plums, I think. Yep. Delicious plums. One of these is going to be pear. This one here. And then that just leaves the apple. We had 2 apples, but as I mentioned, the first tree which we looked at does not have its box. So we have effectively been wasting the fruit, I think. Although, yeah, as soon as the box is placed there, it'll start to generate it. Okay, lovely. Nice and multicoloured. That one must have less water or manure or something, because it doesn't seem to be as full. And actually, talking about full, they've all changed to the same fruit type. Interesting. That's weird. Probably put them too close together. I think we do fit through the gate. Yep. Yeah, so we're going to have an empty box. Just there. Ooh, self-emptying. Nice. That should fill the shelves. If I can get through. Yes, they've all turned into apples. Not really what I was looking for. Still, we have a huge supply of apples now. That one's empty. That one is still full. Blimey. What a nightmare. Yes. We're just going to have to sell tons of apples. Which means it's not going to sell as fast. If anybody does know the reason for that, I think it's probably because I put them too close together. I wasn't aware of that issue. But there you go. It's just the way it is. Nothing I can do about it now. So when we do rest, we're still going to make loads of money from those. So it's not all bad. Anyway, I think we're going to conclude this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.